everyone, it's Larina. Today I'm going to tell you about a wonderful family adventure in London. We are about the capital of England and one of the most famous cities in the whole world, a city full of history, red buses, royal palaces, and magical surprises. I'm sure that I'll have so many things to tell you. London is known for its royal palaces, giant clock towers, red buses, and stories about kings, queens, detectives, and even wizards. I've seen so many pictures of the famous Big Ben, the Tower Bridge, and the beautiful River Thames that runs through the city. I'm also super excited to ride the double-decker buses, see the royal guards, and maybe even spot squirrels in the parks. And guess what? I also practiced speaking with a British accent to fit with the locals. It was so funny. We've so much to prepare and explore. London, here I come. Our first full day in London was all about the most famous symbol of the city, Big Ben. I had seen it in books and movies, but seeing it in real life was completely different. It felt huge and majestic, rising high above the city skyline. The clock tower is more than 90 meters tall and has been keeping time for London since the 1800s. Right next to it stands Westminster Abbey, a magnificent church where British kings and queens have been crowned for hundreds of years. Walking around it felt like stepping into royal history. We also walked along the River Thames. London is built around this river, and so many famous places stand along its banks. Boats were passing by, bridges stretched across the water, and the city looked magical reflected on the river surface. It made me feel like I was inside a history storybook. The next big moment was visiting Buckingham Palace, where the king lives when he is in London. The palace looked enormous and elegant, with golden gates and beautiful details everywhere. In front of it, we watched the famous guards wearing bright red uniforms and tall black furry hats. They stood so still and serious, like statues. We were lucky and saw part of the changing of the guard ceremony, where new guards march in with music and perfect steps. It felt like watching a royal parade. After that, we explored one of London's big green parks. London has many parks, and they feel like forests inside the city. And yes, I finally saw squirrels. They were running, climbing trees, and jumping everywhere. I could have watched them all day. Another day we explored the famous Tower Bridge. It looks like something from a fairy tale castle, with two tall towers connected by walkways. I learned that the middle of the bridge can actually open to let big ships pass through the river. Nearby, we went up to the Sky Garden, a high glass space filled with plants and views. From up there, London stretched out in every direction. Bridges, towers, the river, tiny cars, and red buses moving like toys. Seeing the city from above made me realize how huge London really is. One of the most impressive buildings I saw was St. Paul's Cathedral. It has a giant white dome and has been part of London for more than 300 years. Inside, it felt peaceful and grand at the same time. London is also a city of stories. This is where the famous wizard Harry Potter travels before going to Hogwarts. And the clever detective Sherlock Holmes solved mysteries in London streets. Walking around the old buildings and narrow roads really made me feel like I was inside those stories. One of my favorite London experiences was riding the red double-decker buses. Sitting on the top level and looking out the window felt amazing, like floating above the city streets. We also traveled on the famous London Underground, one of the oldest subway systems in the world. People call it the Tube because the tunnels are round. It has so many lines and stations that you can reach almost anywhere in London underground. It felt like a giant maze beneath the city. One thing that surprised me a lot in London was the traffic. Cars, buses, and taxis drive on the left side of the road, the opposite of most countries in the world. At first, it felt so strange to look the wrong way before crossing the street. I had to remind myself, look right, then left. Even the driver sits on the other side of the car. It took me a little time to get used to it, but it made London feel even more unique and different. Okay, time to talk about food. London has some classic British dishes that I was very excited to try. We ate fish and chips, crispy fried fish with golden fries. It's one of the most famous foods in Britain. I also tried scones with cream and jam during afternoon tea. They were soft and sweet and tasted perfect with tea. And of course, we saw many bakeries and cafes everywhere. London smells like warm bread, tea, and desserts. Just delicious. I also learned that tea is a huge part of British life. People in England drink tea every day, sometimes many times a day. There's even something called afternoon tea, where people sit down in the afternoon and enjoy tea with small sandwiches, cakes, and sweets. It feels calm, cozy, and very British. Tea is not just a drink here. It's a tradition and a relaxing moment in the day. And guess what I discovered? England has so many kinds of biscuits. Chocolate biscuits, buttery biscuits, crunchy biscuits, cream-filled biscuits, shelves and shelves of them in shops. Some were dipped in tea, which is something many British people love to do. I tried several kinds, and they were all delicious. I think London might be the capital of biscuits. Wow, London has been such an incredible adventure. From royal palaces and giant clock towers to bridges, parks, buses, stories, famous heroes, and yummy food, I loved exploring this historic and magical city with my family. I saw places I had only imagined before and learned so many new things about British culture and history. Goodbye, London. Thank you for the memories. We will surely meet again. Tell me in the comments, if you could visit London, what would you want to see first? The Big Ben? Buckingham Palace? Share this video with friends who want to visit London, and don't forget to subscribe and like so you can join all my travel adventures around the world. Write in the comments or send me an email at the address listed in the channel description if you want a video about a place or country you are planning to visit and want to learn more about it.